One of the oldest, most prevalent tire companies out there, BFGoodrich, has rooted itself in the off-road scene, racing, and even US history. This is the truth about BFGoodrich. So I think everybody knows BF for their ATKO2, one of the most well-known tires that your dad probably ran because they just seem to go through anything. Sand, mud, rain, snow, hurricanes, and even outer space. Not really. But where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So BFG was founded in 1870 by a dude named Benjamin Goodrich. And you can be damn well sure that his middle name started with an F. BF Goodrich. Yep, they're like about 150 years old. Based in the US, they have thrived as an American company, competing against the tire technologies in Asia from companies like Bridgestone, Toyo, and Kumho. Now, BFG wasn't even started as a tire company. As a rubber company, their main market was fire hoses and rubberized belts. Super exciting, right? As the company started to grow, they took on manufacturing air-filled bike tires. A step in the right direction. This led BFGoodrich to being the first United States company to manufacture the typical car tire that we think of today. BFG was crushing it during the start of the 20th century. While competing with other American tire brands like Goodyear, Firestone, and General, BFG had the advantage with their scientific methods and research, as well as tire wear testing and longevity testing. They were doing so well that even Henry Ford himself took notice. He decided that on the new 1903 Model A Ford that it should be running BFGoodrich tires. If that wasn't national publicity enough, later that same year, a man was sent in a Model A to be the first car to drive across the United States for $50. And of course, that Model A was running BFGs. I won't mention that after 15 miles into the journey, the Model A blew a tire, but hey, it was 1903 and the roads weren't even developed yet, so whatever. What do you expect? So fast forward a little bit. BFGoodrich is known for their all-terrain tire, right? Well, they developed the first generation radial all-terrain performance tire in 1976 and have had lots of time to improve and perfect it. In recent years, BFG has upgraded to their fourth generation KO, the BFG all-terrain T/A KO2. What exactly is the difference? The KO2 has a tougher sidewall, longer tread expectancy, and proven traction for highway driving and off-roading. They took their already amazing tire and made it more amazinger. BFG noticed the consumer trends changing and people driving heavier trucks with more power, and they upgraded their flagship tire to match the industry demands. I mean, I can see why Ford Raptors came from the factory with BFG ATKO2s. These tires are ready for anything. If your ATKO2s don't get you through the terrain you want, and I'd be surprised to hear that, the BFG also has a BFGoodrich Mud Terrain TAKM3, right here, their newest generation of the MT lineup. I'd say that their ATKO2 and this mud tire are the most popular on the truck side that we see people running. And just like the KO2, the BFG mud tire line has a history dating back to 1985 when they released the world's first 35-inch radial mud terrain performance tire. So now let's fast forward a bit. What's BFG been up to recently? Well, they sold the company to Michelin Tire back in 1990 for $1.5 billion after they stopped selling in 1988. This was a huge move for Michelin as they were second to Goodyear Tire at the time, and the acquisition of BFG gave Michelin a big advantage with another credible business to further push the company forward. This was a big move in the tire industry as 3 years prior, Bridgestone Corporation of Japan acquired Firestone for $2.4 billion. There was a lot of speculation that overseas companies would purchase BFG, however Michelin took them over and kept them right here in the good old US of A. Now even though BFG is an American-based company, they aren't made solely in the US. Their tires are produced in the US, Mexico, Thailand, Russia, Poland, and Canada, and that's okay. Do you want to know why? Because BFG makes damn good tires. Their goal isn't just to create good-looking tires. Their technology and performance results back up their brand name and pushes BFG to the top for all of their tire applications. The BFG ATKO2 is standard issue in all the present-day Ford Raptors as well. Kind of a cool commemoration seeing as the very first Ford was also running BFG tires. So sure, we may poke fun of BFG as being the tire your dad ran, but their history and accomplishments definitely leave their mark. And I know there are generations upon generations who have used these, tested these tires, and proven that they perform so well. That's all I got for you. Make sure to like and subscribe on the YouTube, youtube.com/CustomOffsetsTV. Peace.